Okay, so I've posted the question and I've asked how important it is habit in life or in success. How important habits are. And most people told me that habits are really important, really important. The majority thinks that habits are really important. Now, the majority of people fail the majority of the time. So it's almost always true that what the majority think is wrong. Because if you go just what the majority think, what's the accepted answers in life, you'll see we will not be flying today. Earth will still be flat. So what the majority think, what everyone think is an indication of probably it's wrong. And in this case, it is very wrong. Habits is one of the worst things you can do. Why? Habit says, I do something automatically without judgment. I do it because I'm used to doing it. So for as long as you do something through habit, you stop creating, you stop improving. And for as long as you even admit that you need habit, it means you're so useless that you cannot actually define what you're going to do, and you need something other than yourself to tell you what to do. And this something other than yourself is called habit. Habits, people that work with habits are people that working 9 to 5, go to work, come home, watch TV, drink something, go to sleep, wake up, and hope for the best. If that's the life that you want, look for habit. But if you want to break the walls, if you want to break the shadows that darken your days and realize that they are just shadows and that you can actually turn off the light because you create the shadows. The shadows is a result of a light, and you are the light, and the shadows are not you. If you want to turn off those shadows, if you want to turn off those shadows and actually walk into the sun and see again, one thing for sure, you don't want habits. You need to think differently. You need to be brave enough to understand that the current way of thinking is what brought you to where you are. And if where you are is not where you want to be, you need to change your mind. Now, the very fascinating thing is that almost every person I talk to say, yes, I want to improve, I want to improve, I want to improve. And then I give him a piece of data that move all the furnitures in his head, and so it moves all the furnitures in his head, and instead of realizing, wow, that's amazing, or even not realizing, instead of looking and deciding from his own viewpoint, does it make sense to him or not, he tries to find what's wrong with that. How it makes him wrong, instead of looking at how he can use it to make himself successful. So, if you are ready, if you are ready to change your life, if you're brave enough to look at the data, if you are not afraid to be uncomfortable for a short time in order to create the life that you want for a long time, join me in my next webinar. Meir Ezra, Cape Town, Heaven. Bye-bye.